So then you're like, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. And then you become a teacher. Are you dumb? How far ahead in life would you be if you actually tried? I don't think I've very much tried for anything because I've never had to. I don't want to be the guy that tries to come online and give advice and that because I ain't got the answers for you. But I can tell you my experiences and you can draw from my experiences and hopefully make some better decisions. So I always say like a wise man cannot teach anyone anything, but he can only make them think. So I can ask you questions and I can give you my experiences, and then from that, the takeaways you get from that, you draw your own conclusions. Because a wise man also knows he knows nothing and only knows to question the world around him. If you don't ask questions of the world around you, I think you're an idiot. Don't care if you're academic, I think you're dumb. So that's another thing as well. Like, there's a lot of people that I kind of meet and come into contact with, and they tell me all their accolades and all their achievements. I still think they're stupid because of the way they see the world. It's very shallow and they follow rules. I don't like people that follow rules too much because the rules aren't real. And it's funny because I definitely could have been an academic. It just never appealed to me. I didn't see the point or the purpose. My attendance at school was terrible, but I was still up there. I was never like set one in that for anything other than maybe IT or whatever. But I think, yeah, being an academic never appealed to me because I asked too many questions. And like in the system that we kind of got, I don't think asking questions and asking why and etc. is praised perhaps as it should be. Because with myself, I'm a creative, so I think definitely if you're a young man and you're feeling lost, you don't know what to do, just start asking questions. Look at your daily habits, look at your routines and whatnot. This is what I did. I was like, what am I doing that's led to the outcome of the life I got now? Because if I want a certain thing or a certain life, what I do is I reverse engineer it. So let's say, for example, I wanted a Lamborghini. I might look at, okay, cool, who's got Lamborghinis? Oh, does the accountant have a Lamborghini? No, I don't know why people don't do this as well. They pick careers and jobs without seeing if the money from that job is going to give them the lifestyle that they want. So then you're like, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. And then you become a teacher. Are you dumb? That doesn't make sense. I want to be a millionaire, but now you're a chef. Doesn't make sense. Like, cool, you can go take it to the extreme and say, yeah, what if I'm a celebrity chef or what if I own a school? Yeah, cool, great, but come on, bro. Let's be sensible, innit? It's funny, I say let's be sensible. I'm the least sensible person in the world. I don't know, I can't say why people don't think like me because people don't think like me and that's what makes me special. But I think the bit that worked well for me is reverse engineering things. So I would say, as I said, with a Lamborghini. Who has a Lamborghini? Cool. Let's say for pure example, it was I don't know, CEO of a bus company. Cool. I might say, okay, cool. How can I become a CEO of a bus company? Cool. Maybe I need to work for the bus company for 10 years. Maybe I need to start my own company, etc., etc. So I think reverse engineering things and kind of working backwards from your goal is the best way to actually reach your goal and have a better system to achieve your goal, because for the most part, everyone wants the same things. Like, you start at the start of a race, the start of 100 meters, everyone wants the same thing. Everyone wants to win the race. But the steps that you take to actually get to the finish line for each racer is completely different. And that will determine whether you actually reach the finish line at all, or whether you win the race, whether you're last, whether you're cutting up into next man's lane and getting disqualified. Like, these things are important. But if you reverse engineer, cool, you look at Usain Bolt. How did he win the race? And you start from the finish line and work back to the start. That's how you create your plan, because that is a guaranteed success plan, you know? Yeah, but I guess key takeaways from this video is just, critical thinking. Like, the way you think will determine your outcomes in life. So people need to work more on this, work more with their brain, as opposed to grafting and working hard. Like, for example, with me, as much as I say I work hard, I don't think I do. You probably heard me on the pod say I'm not built to work. That's a fact, I'm not. I work with my brain because I'm smart. Also, this is a no pause zone. I'm not doing pauses because I'll get tired. But yeah, so like with me now, I know that I've been slacking on myself because I haven't been doing the content thing. I'm very good at doing the content thing. I would even say I'm exceptional, but if I say that, I'm an arrogant prick. So I know that I should have been doing content. I haven't been doing it for various reasons, but now I just said fuck it, like, because I think I said to myself the other day, how far ahead in life would you be if you actually tried? I don't think I've very much tried for anything because I've never had to. Reason being, I don't consider myself quote unquote lazy. However, if you give a lazy person a job to do, they will find the quickest way to do it. And that's me, because I work with my mind and I question things. I ask, why have you asked me to do things? Why do I have to do it in this way? And if I don't have to do it in that way and I find another way, I'm doing it. Now there's room, there's margin for anything, for creativity, you could say. If you give me a job that you say takes 10 hours and I find a way to do it in 4, I've got 6 hours. If that's a paid job, I'm getting paid for the 10 hours and I've got the 6 hours free. That's how I work, that's how I operate. You're gonna notice I go off track a lot. I find it hard to keep track of the certain things I say. Like this whole vlog started off as something else and now it's something else. Hopefully you lot fuck with me, man. Hopefully you lot enjoy these and hopefully you can get something from it that's going to be beneficial to you. Because I think sometimes when CHZO and Gabriel speak, sometimes I think it's their age, but sometimes I think their perception of things is a bit too far removed from where I'm at in terms of like my career, my development and whatnot. Because alright, cool. With, let's say, Gabs, for example, he can show you, how do you start a how do you start a bar venue? He can show you how to do that. Whereas a lot of people aren't there, you know? And I think before you can be Gabs, before you can be Chiz, you got to surpass me. And I think if I can help everyone to get to where I'm at, I think I've done my job, man. And I think I can do that by just making people question certain things, question the world around you, question your environment, and just think a bit better. Alright, cool. So just quickly, I don't know where we're going. I forgot. Low key, high key, I might not have my wallet. I got my wallet.
Give me the vlog, leave me in the vlog. Oh, it's a screen.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I'm in the vlog, I'm in the vlog.
Alright, cool. So this is my boy. How should I introduce you, bro? How should I introduce you, bro?
It's the black guy, bro.
Nah, what's your name, bro?
Oh, I don't know. I'm always conflicted in these things.
This is my boy Trey.
T.
Yeah, so.
Where's platform 3?
Alright, so my boy Trey, so he's got a fight coming up actually, which I'm gonna vlog it. It's gonna be dope. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, no, as for today, just gonna check out a couple things in. Damn, I've been here before, but I didn't get to check too much when I was here last time. So just dibbling and dabbling on how to use this camera. I don't know if I got my mic with me. Don't know if I should be mic'd up right now, but I'll check it out. But yeah, we're going to this upside down house thing. We're gonna eat some special fungus. And,
oh no, that one.
yeah, we'll see how the day goes. But I don't want the channel to be about that anyway, or my content or whatever. It's probably just more so me saying what's on my mind and trying to help you lot, because really and truly, all this celebrity stuff where you just watch what I do and no one cares, bro. Like, the motto of the channel, wherever I follow as well, is nobody cares. I think that's the best way to operate. I think it's the most productive way anyway, so yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares, work harder. It's funny though, because I'm taking my Instagram more seriously, so I've taken some pictures. I hate taking main pictures, as I said, imposter syndrome. I don't have main character syndrome at all. I'm trying to develop it, so I started taking more pictures. I'm gonna do an Amsterdam dump or whatever the fuck you call it.
Dump.
What's wrong with you, bro?
ADHD, autism,
I've got some interesting friends, innit? But yeah, gotta do a Instagram thing. I think it's important to invest in your Instagram, man, because I think in the modern day that we live in, Instagram is like LinkedIn, but for like non-corporate people. Like if you think when you're, I don't know, let's say for example, a lady might ask about you or vice versa or whatever, the person's gonna show them your Instagram. And your Instagram profile should reflect or at least represent what you want it to represent. So I think maintaining the control of your perception is very, very important. From a marketing standpoint, you can decide and manipulate your perception of how people see you, and you only get one chance to make a first impression. So if you're using Instagram like Facebook, you're an idiot. It's not going to help you. That's not useful. I don't see the point in that. You can have a private one if you want, but if you're trying to do something in your life, trying to be someone, personal branding, doing your Instagram a certain way, having things a certain way, having clean photos on there, and just making sure it represents you in the way you want to be represented, as opposed to, you kind of have to develop a character, in my opinion, because there's certain things that I might do or say or whatever that I wouldn't put on my social media, on my Instagram. I'll put it on my YouTube. My YouTube's more me, more my personality, but I think my IG, because I use it to generate business and stuff, and I use it for certain things like that, it has to be curated in a certain way. So when I say invest in your IG, curate it for the person that you want to attract. So if you're trying to attract women, if that's what you want to do, there's a certain piece of content that's going to appeal to them. If you want to attract business, there's a certain piece of content that's going to appeal to them. You can't be putting out things where you're doing like, I don't know, take a picture of your food, or when you're just walking up and stuff like that and expecting to attract business, because you're not using the platform seriously. And I think as much as Instagram's been out for a while, it's still, what's the word? It's still in its infancy in terms of, I think, like generating business and things like that. I think they're adding a lot of features to develop the platform that you can take advantage of. So you're not behind. If you jump on now, get some pictures on there, get some content on there and stuff, you can make it wherever you want, man. So yeah, invest in your IG, social media. So where are we at now? I think we're at Amstel Station. So we're at Amstel Station. I don't know where we're going. I'm not in charge of directions and that today, so yeah, so I'm in my soft gear era. So yeah, stay tuned. I might show you, I might not, who knows.